Peace, family. Vicki Dillard here for African Diaspora News Channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to give us a big thumbs up, and share the broadcast. And of course, be sure to subscribe and hit that receive all notifications bells. When you do that, beloved, you make it more likely that other folks will know that you're here, we're here, and that you're notified when we are on. Thank you so very much. By the way, we're expanding our voice with our own app. I hope you know about it. I hope you've subscribed. I hope you've downloaded the app. I'm telling you, it's such a blessing. You'll have access to our content, more and more content, beloved. This helps us to also be more independent and deal with less interruptions. And it helps us to grow our voice so that we can continue to do what we need to do for you. So be sure to tell everybody about it. I think you're going to love it. Thank you so very much. Family, I wanted to remind you of something that took place some time ago on The View, where the senator from Vermont, independent Bernie Sanders, who so many of our own people love so much because they think he is such a good man. He believes in free health care for all. He believes in free education for all. He believes in a whole bunch of freebies, what he calls working Americans, middle class working Americans. Of course, he's referring to white middle classes and so forth. He believes in that strongly. Bernie Sanders believes that the United States should dish out trillions of dollars, that's with the T, to ensure freebies for all of these different programs. Okay, that's great. That's fine. But I want you to watch this clip.
What to do is pay attention to distressed communities, Black communities, Latino communities, and white communities all over this country. And as president, I pledge to do that.
Why not support reparations, then?
Well, what do you mean by reparations?
By reparations for slave defenders.
I know, but what does that mean exactly?
Money.
Well, I think that right now our job is to address the crises facing the American people and our communities. And I think there are better ways to do that than just writing out a check.
So Bernie Sanders believes that everybody in this country ought to have access to free education, free health care. And I think some of that's great. But when you ask him, what about the people that created America, shed blood for America, brought America into existence, is the most powerful nation on earth because of foundation of Black Americans? Do you believe that America should pay the debt she owes in reparations? He tells Sonny Hostin there are better ways for us to do this instead of Black Americans getting a check. So all of you that's out there running around singing the praises of Bernie Sanders, it doesn't matter if we're dealing with Republicans. It doesn't matter if we're dealing with the Democrats. It doesn't matter if we're dealing with your good buddy, Bernie Sanders, the independent from Vermont. What they all have in common, for the most part, is a hell no to reparations for foundational Black Americans. Yes, trillions for everybody else. Yes, trillions in healthcare, for healthcare and free education. Yes, hundreds of billions to Ukraine. Yes, millions and millions and millions and billions for the white Ukrainian Afghans. Yes, billions and billions for legal and illegal immigration. Yes, to everybody but y'all. I wanted to remind you of that. And I wanted to let you all know we're not going to let our foot off of the political gas. We're going to continue to call them out and hold them accountable. And we want you to know where they stand on the most important things. You see that even folks like Bernie Sanders supported the crime bill. You see folks like Bernie Sanders have been quiet until recently concerning some of the unjust wars that's going on around the world, where we're spending billions and billions of dollars, decade after decade, to support these unjust and godless, bloody wars. But when it comes down to Black Americans, nothing in Bernie says free. See, white oppressive America believes that freedom for Black folks means free. They believe in the root word of the word free. Did y'all hear? Did y'all catch that? Freedom for Black folk in America, they believe that you need to draw from the root word free. Freedom for us means you do it all for free. It's a new day, Bernie. And we need to be tagging and holding Bernie accountable just like we do the Democratic Party, because he mostly votes with the Democrat, because he's in the middle with the independent stuff. But when it comes down, I think, to his caucusing and stuff, I think, if I haven't mistaken, the last I checked, he was caucusing with the Democrat Party, even though he's an independent. Keep that in mind. And don't you ever let him forget it. I can't wait to hear what you have to say below, beloved. Be sure to connect with me, Vicki Dillard, at VickiPlanet.com. That's my website, VICKIPlanet.com. I have the most wonderful metaphysical mystery school for a very, very, very affordable price. It'll absolutely change your life. And of course, my work and my teachings are followed by signs and wonders. So join it at VickiPlanet.com. That's VICKIPlanet.com. I can't wait to see you again.